What if I told you that right now, inside your skull, sits the most sophisticated pharmacy ever created? One that produces custom medications tailored specifically to your needs, without a prescription, without side effects, and completely free. Sounds too good to be true? The science says otherwise. Your thoughts are literally becoming chemistry in your body right now. You've heard of the placebo effect, that fake sugar pill that somehow delivers real results. But here's what they never taught you. It's not some mysterious anomaly, it's a glimpse into how your brain actually works all the time. Your brain cannot tell the difference between what's happening in your external world and what you're vividly imagining with strong emotion. This isn't new age wishful thinking, it's hardcore neuroscience that most people never learn to harness. Think about it. When you're stressed about that presentation in the office, your brain doesn't just feel stressed, it floods your body with cortisol. When you hug someone you love, it releases oxytocin. When you finish a workout, it rewards you with endorphins. Your thoughts aren't just thoughts, they're chemical instructions that your body follows without question. Let me tell you about Sarah. For 7 years, she suffered debilitating migraines that derailed her career and personal life. She'd tried every medication her doctors could prescribe, but the relief was always temporary, and the side effects often worse than the migraines themselves. Then Sarah discovered mental rehearsal techniques from Dr. Joe Dispenza. Each morning, she spent 20 minutes visualizing her brain being calm, her blood vessels relaxing, and a cooling sensation spreading through her head. But here's the critical part. She didn't just picture it, she felt it. Deep gratitude, genuine joy, profound relief. She added powerful emotions to this mental rehearsal. Within 3 weeks, her migraines began decreasing in both frequency and intensity. 2 months later, they had reduced by almost 70%. Her doctor was baffled, but according to the research, this wasn't mysterious at all. But this goes far beyond pain management. Consider Tom, an amateur marathon runner who hit a frustrating performance plateau. No matter how he adjusted his training, his times remained stubbornly consistent. After learning these same techniques, Tom began visualizing himself running with perfect form, feeling strong, even in the final miles. Most importantly, he added the emotions of triumph and exhilaration to these mental movies. In his next race, Tom shaved 7 minutes off his personal best by repeatedly activating the neurochemicals associated with peak performance, dopamine for motivation, adrenaline for energy, and endocannabinoids for the runner's high. Tom had trained his brain to create his desired physiological state on command. Does this sound like magical thinking to you? It did to me too, until I dug into the research. When you create clear mental images coupled with genuine emotion, your brain responds by producing specific chemicals that match that imagined experience. It's like having access codes to your internal pharmacy. Let me break down how this works in 4 steps, and trust me, missing any one of these will sabotage your results. First step, get crystal clear about what you want to change. Vague intentions produce vague results. Less anxiety isn't specific enough. Feeling calm and focused during my job interview on Thursday. That's a prescription your brain can fill. Second step, create a detailed mental movie of this change already happening. If you want better sleep, visualize yourself lying in bed, feeling your body becoming pleasantly heavy, your mind quieting down, drifting effortlessly into deep, restorative sleep. Third step, and this is where most people fail miserably, you must add genuine emotion to your visualization. Your brain doesn't respond to intellectual rehearsals, it responds to feeling. Feel the relief of anxiety dissolving. Feel the joy of waking refreshed. Feel the satisfaction of your immune system, efficiently eliminating that virus. Fourth step, practice this mental prescription daily with complete presence. Consistency rewires neural pathways. There are no shortcuts here. Let me be clear. This isn't about abandoning conventional medicine. If you break your leg, get a cast. If you have an infection, antibiotics might be exactly what you need. This is about adding another powerful tool to your health arsenal, not replacing the valuable ones you already have. What makes this approach revolutionary is its personalization. Unlike a one-size-fits-all pill, your mental prescriptions are precisely tailored to your unique needs. You become both the doctor writing the prescription and the pharmacist filling it. Here's a real-world example that might resonate with you. Mark was preparing for a high-stakes job interview and typically experienced crippling anxiety before such events. His heart would race, his palms would sweat, and his mind would go completely blank. Not exactly the impression he wanted to make. 2 weeks before the interview, Mark began mentally rehearsing the event. He visualized walking into the room confident and relaxed, answering questions thoughtfully, connecting warmly with the interviewers. Critically, he added the emotions of calm confidence, intellectual engagement, and genuine enthusiasm. When interview day arrived, something remarkable happened. Instead of his usual anxiety spiral, Mark felt a sense of familiar comfort, almost as if he'd already successfully completed this interview many times before, which, in his mind, he had. His brain, unable to distinguish between his vivid mental rehearsals and reality, had created neural pathways for success and was now pumping out the exact neurochemicals needed for optimal performance. Mark got the job, but more importantly, he discovered a technique he could apply to any challenging situation in his life. Now contrast this with Jennifer, who also struggled with performance anxiety, but took a different approach. She repeatedly told herself, "Don't be nervous, don't mess up, don't forget what to say." Unfortunately, her brain processed these as "be nervous, mess up, forget what to say," because our neural circuitry doesn't process negative thoughts effectively. Her mental rehearsal actually reinforced the very state she was trying to avoid. This highlights a crucial principle. Focus on what you want to create, not what you want to avoid. Your internal pharmacy responds to positive prescriptions much better than negative ones. The beauty of this approach extends beyond specific problems to overall well-being. Research shows that people who regularly practice gratitude, visualization, vividly imagining things they appreciate, while feeling genuine thankfulness, experience measurable improvements in heart rate variability, immune function, and even longevity markers. They're essentially writing themselves a daily prescription for comprehensive health. I find it helpful to think of this practice like programming a GPS. When you enter a destination, you don't need to know every turn along the route. You simply need clarity about where you want to go, and the system figures out how to get you there. Similarly, when you create clear mental images of your desired health state or performance level, your brain, infinitely more sophisticated than any GPS, begins calculating the neurochemical pathways to make that destination reality. One important note: patience is essential. While some effects can happen quickly, like reduced anxiety before a presentation, deeper healing and performance enhancements typically require consistent practice. Your brain has likely been running certain chemical programs for years or decades. Rewiring these patterns is absolutely possible, but rarely happens overnight. Think of it like learning any skill. You wouldn't expect to play Beethoven perfectly on your first attempt at the piano, but with regular practice, what initially feels awkward eventually becomes natural and automatic. Your neurochemical self-regulation works exactly the same way. So, what mental prescription might you write for yourself today? Are you looking to reduce chronic pain, boost your immune system, improve your sleep quality, enhance your focus at work, increase your athletic performance? Whatever your goal, remember the 4 steps: clear intention, detailed visualization, genuine emotion, and consistent practice. Your incredible brain, with its vast internal pharmacy of healing and performance chemicals, is standing by ready to fill your order. All you need to do is learn to write the prescription clearly and with feeling. If you want to dive deeper into harnessing your mind for healing and performance, make sure you hit that subscribe button below. Each week, I share practical techniques, fascinating research, and success stories from people just like you who are tapping into their brain's remarkable potential. Remember, that grumpy pharmacist in your brain is actually eager to help. You just need to speak a language he understands. Vivid images paired with genuine emotion. Give it a try today. Your internal pharmacy is open 24/7, no insurance required, and the medications are always perfectly tailored to you. What will you be prescribing yourself today? Your brain is waiting to fill that order.